Hi, beautiful beings of light. This is Yana, and welcome to my next video in the month of March, the beginning of March of 2021. We have a rainy day today, and I had to again be here in my car. So I'm in front of library. I just print out some copies. I'll show you later. It's regarding this new jurisdiction and how we get out of that draconian law. And you know, all this abuse is happening to humanity, to this planet for centuries, for millennia. So it's time to repair all that as we are entering the new golden age of Aquarius. Okay. The energies are very intense, very high. There's lots of fluctuations going on. So again, the old needs to go, right? So then the new can come in. So lots of inner work is required, of course. And even as far as my story goes, this is my third week. I'm not working in my 3D 4D job because my body just totally gave up. I had to take a deep rest, and at the same time I've been downloading lots of information. I'm now in much more direct and stronger communication with my galactic family, with my star family, the Pleiadians, the Galactic Federation of Light, okay, or the Galactic Federation of World. You know, with good ETs, of course. There are some interruptions and there are challenges as well. I had congestion. I probably had some cold, maybe some of that flu, of course, who knows what. But you know, if you take care of yourself, you do energy hygiene, you strengthen your immune system, you take Epsom salt bath. Here I have my magnetic belt from Dr. Sam Moxie, right? That's quantumhealing.club. I think that's her website. And just kind of getting tuned to your intuition and to your guts, right? Intuition of your higher mind, the guts, you know, the body also was telling me, hey, you guys, you know, hey, you, you know, you have to stop. I just couldn't deal with it. That was the beginning of February. I actually stopped drinking less and less of purified and distilled water, and I was eating maybe too much, and then I was dealing with mold issues and mildew, and it was just too much cold in that room that I'm been renting since June 2020. Okay, so my body just needed lots of rest. The weather doesn't look okay right now, but the temperature's been pretty high again, in 70s, and yesterday even in 80s. It was beautiful. I was on the beach, and that was actually on Sunday. We had a cacao ceremony, and that was the full moon in Virgo, so that was very intense, but lots of healing. So there was a drumming, healing, sound healing, and we had also ecstatic dance going on, so that was lots of fun. And we had a pure cacao from Guatemala. So it's been an interesting journey, and I'm just getting all these updates and downloads on those multi levels, right? Again, this is kind of my multi-dimensional report, or galactic news, however you want to call it. I don't even know how to say that. Simply, it's welcome to my world. And those who resonate with my message, you're welcome to stay. I'm sure for some people it's way too much, because I'm going to those extremely high ethereal realms, cosmic realms as well, and then, you know, interstellar, galactic, planetary, and even personal, right? I'm still here in this physical plane of existence. I have to take care of my body. I have my human self here as well, right? Going through those human experiences, that through that inner core, through that inner work, through that inner self, my higher self, I am transmuting all those low vibes, frequency vibrations, all the corruption, right? All the degradation that has been happening to humanity and to planet Earth. So anyway, I'm going to go through my notes, otherwise I would be all over the world all over the place, yes, and all the world as well. And it's very interesting how things are unfolding and so many things are being exposed, right? The corruption, but so many more things are happening behind the scenes. And again, it's up to you how you tune, to what kind of frequency are you tuning in? Are you tuning into these old timelines, or you're open to those new timelines and to this organic natural ascension? We're going to the next harmonic universe, number 2, where everything is about soul connection, consciousness expansion. But in order to enter the door, right, we have to be on our soul journey. In order to go through that portal, through that vortex, we have to work on ourselves. And stuck in that ego and resistance and shoving things under the carpet is not the way to go. The shadow work is imminent. We have to work on ourselves. And it's great that people are doing so many wonderful things out there, talking about, let's say, jurisdiction, and talking about healing music, and talking about history and galactic history. So many people are channeling. Actually, I have a good experience with people who channel. Because I tune in, I feel the resonance. I'm saying it's so important to do the inner work. And so many beautiful souls, light workers, and military people, galactic warriors, and even super soldiers, they do not want to do the work. They rather talk about other stuff, right, instead of going deep within and start your healing journey. Okay, because where we're heading, there'll be transparency, there'll be only integrity. We have to embody the soul virtues here on earth, so then we can enjoy those higher planes of existence. Plus, if you want peace, you have to be peace. That's how we are creating the new earth, the new paradigm, from within. Nothing is going to come and rescue from the outside. Of course, we're doing the inner work. We are asking for God's intervention, galactic interventions. there are so many Pleiadian spaceships, in our atmosphere or heliosphere or stratosphere. And there are more and more people getting in touch with their galactic family, star family, because they're getting in touch with their true divine self. And that's how that works. So again, take only what resonates with you. I'm here to inspire, empower you, giving you information the way I interpret it through my soul signature, energy signature. How you guys that interpret what I'm sharing with you becomes your world, your reality. And what you do with it is your responsibility. We are very powerful co-creators with the divine, right? We're watching our thoughts, feelings, and emotion. Quantum manifestation. You can check Marina Jacobi, her teachings and so on. Plus, we're going from carbon-based DNA into crystalline DNA, because, the plasma light waves are here, the gamma rays are here. Please join us for the Unity meditation, Ascension meditation with Sandra Walter every Sunday. There are other meditations you can do with other people. I know there's this 2012 portal, right, with Cobra. So there are also certain individuals that are connected to that energy, so they're doing their meditations as well. Goddess meditation, get your divine feminine going, because divine mother is here. Her energy can finally enter this space, because like I said, the solar rishis are here. They've been correcting those higher planes of existence, the 6D, 7D, AD, right? The galactic core, the galactic center, has been finally cleansed from those black sun entities with their advanced black hole technologies. They've been reaping holes in this Milky Way galaxy and infiltrating this planet humanity, and just taking resources from us and feeding off of our energy. So claim your sacred space, and the energies are here to help you, but you have to do the inner work, right? I've been talking about the energy hygiene, meditation, inner work, going to nature, Epsom salt, boost your immune system, superfood, Ayurvedic diet, yoga, breathing exercises, and mindfulness. Okay, what are you putting there? What are you putting into the ether? What are your thoughts, right? Because then the law of attraction comes back to you. What goes around comes around. So there is no more time to like pointing finger out there. And of course there are some horrible entities out there, whether in this visible invisible world, but in order to get your things going, like get your good vibe, positive energies, and get control over your life, and master your energies, you have to do the inner work. You have to go deep within and start even facing your shadow and facing all the skeletons in the closet, because this is part of our journey. There's nothing wrong with it, and you're healing yourself through self-love, self-forgiveness, compassion, and self-care. Okay, so anyway, that was a huge big now introduction. Let me go back to my notes. Also, I want to say that my videos are for educational and entertainment purposes, and I'm here to inspire, empower you. Maybe I'm repeating myself, and also it's for people who resonate, with my message. It's not for everybody, right? I'm part of the group called Star Seeds Indigo Warriors, and we came here to help with the ascension, raising the frequency vibration of planet of humanity, bring the ancient knowledge from those higher realms of light divine, helping people to reconnect with their true self because of all the abuse and violence that has been happening for thousands of years, especially to our children in those underground military bases. Okay, people who work with energies, empaths, sensitive, and targeted individuals and whistleblowers. Okay, so welcome. You can find me on YouTube channel Yana Sibinska, and also Awakening Our Truth YouTube channel. My website is yanakalai.com. I don't know where my cell phone is. I'm looking for my cell phone. It's yanakalai.com. I will post some of that in the description box, so you can check my website. My email is Kali Yana, Kali like the goddess Kali, Kali Yana, YANA 8282 at gmail.com. So let's go through my notes. Actually, there are too many notes. I may actually make another video because so many things are happening, transpiring. I have some notes from Magenta Pixie. Then, of course, my favorite person, Lisa Renee, with her newsletter. Okay, we're talking about, and we were doing meditation. It was a crown chakra activation. It was phenomenal. Okay, and then of course I have other notes that I want to share with you, because knowledge is power, guys. Educate yourself, meditate, and just be compassionate with everything that happened to you, and be forgiving, and at the same time responsible. That's how we gain our power back, and we can ascend, transcend, integrate those polarities, bring the divine feminine, divine masculine back together within ourselves. So first from within, then outside, so your inner child can finally rejoice and you can live your life. Okay, very simple actually. So welcome to month of March 2021, and as Magenta Pixie is pointing out, she's saying that the true new year is starting now in this month, and it's the golden era. The golden consciousness is here. It's just a matter of like tuning in and refining those energies while working on ourselves, right? And constantly raising the frequency vibration. We have the new grid going on. So again, the Unity Meditation with Sandra Walter, I've been doing it for 5 years, okay? Every morning, every day, connect to the 5D grid, crystalline grid, just kind of with your intention. that's all you need to do with your intention. The right hemisphere of your brain, it's actually interstellar, it's multidimensional, it's the divine feminine, and you know, you can even teleport yourself. It's got lots of, you know, I mean, the human body, you know, with their now crystalline DNA, you know, this is very expensive technology. That's why those horrible entities and those very ugly aliens, they want our blood, they want our DNA, and they can't stand us. That's how powerful we are, and we were designed to have a direct connection with God, with source. Anyway, yes, so the DNA activation is going on, all this upgrade is going on. Yes, your human body is a human stargate. You can teleport yourself, you can bilocate yourself. Do your inner work, you know, very important. So master your energies. We are here to master our destiny. So people who are still kind of avoiding all that, avoiding the responsibility, you know, sorry, the energies is here. Everything is possible. Be in the flow of life, very organic, and be in the flow of life, and we're on organic, natural trajectory. And let me see, this is already Lisa Renee, because the Gaia, that's 7D. So we have Terra, right? Terra, that's the 3D planet, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, that's how we call it. And this is very dense physical for us, especially light workers, star seeds, empaths, sensitives, because we're into energies. We work with energies, you know. It's like, oh, the matter, you know, it's just sometimes like the you know, last thing, we're 0.1 matter, right? 99.9 energy. Even the quantum science can confirm that. So we feel so many things, you know. So very important to, you know, hone our intuition, you know, don't be afraid of it. But at the same time, I know those abuses that's been going on. I mean, my brain was electrocuted. It was like a scrambled egg. But again, the Galactics, Pleiadians were able to, through those beams and extremely high healing technology, were able to regenerate my pineal gland, and you know, my higher, and connect to my higher mind, be again plugged into that universal awareness, consciousness. You know, time to get out of that false matrix and plug into your soul matrix, your oversoul, your monad. Okay, very important. So yeah, and yeah, well, Lisa Renee, well, my thing is I'm still working on the 5D project with the 5D protocol. Guys, have you been able to at least start studying those things, the protocols of the fifth dimension, right? Those are our friends, our you know, star family, galactic family. They're underneath Mount Shasta, California. It's called Telos, the city, you know, and it's just a beautiful way. I mean, the book is written in 90s, and it's just a beautiful way how to kind of get in that mindset, you know. Encourage is to, during the day, walking the energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude. I mean, it's like a drill, you know what I'm saying? Like those military guys or soldiers, you know, they have their own kind of military drill. I know my story, you know, this whole this whole recruitment and the boot camp. This is a soul camp, okay? This is a spiritual camp. We need to get our spirit going, okay? And cleanse our energies, including our bodies. So that's how we ascend. Anyway, oh, this is a goddess of abundance. This is goddess Lakshmi. I don't know. I just had this thing here. But you guys, you're encouraged to, you know, read some of those books so you can borrow them. So, you know, so you can surround yourself with these energies. Also, you know, protect your heart chakra, your aura, build a Merkaba field. There is this 12D building shield by Lisa Renee on YouTube, okay? So every day, protect your energies, you know, protect your aura, protect your chakras, you know, protect your head areas, you know, because we are in the middle of war, and it's the war in consciousness, the unseen, and also seen the visible world, and also on the surface of the planet, above the surface of the planet, and below the surface of the planet. You guys, most of you probably know about all these operations going on there in this underground military bases, the MK Ultra um, um, things going on there, just very gruesome, horrible things happening. And those guys, they need help, and the same thing with me. My light body was shattered to many pieces. Well, where do you go? Like, who is going to help you? My galactic family helped me, my star family helped me. That's why I'm continuing, right? I am building the momentum. Hopefully some people will join me, because I may need some help, like computers. I need to buy a computer, and I need to start I guess writing maybe some books or more newsletters, and brochures, and doing presentations, because there's a lots of information. So but thank you for your patience and for like dealing with me, because I can be scattered all over the world, so I need to like try to so I'm centering myself just to kind of bring things into like a nicely organized method and teachings. I'm working on that. Okay, so let me see. Lisa Renee's notes is the project also. There was the full moon Virgo. All about cleansing, purifying, working on our shadow, right? I've been already mentioning all that. And be of service. My ascending sign is in Virgo, is in 12th house. I don't really know what it means. I'm being of service, all about health and well-being, and just humanitarian project. I'm here just to really help as many people as possible. Those who are of course ready and who are kind of on the same page, right? Who are highly evolved souls and who are part of my soul group, my soul family, my team. And just a time to also kind of get together. Also, this year 2021 is a year of healing and reconciliation. There's been lots of trauma going on in between among many people, families, and even soul groups, and even the new age kind of community. Like, people need to really calm down, get into their center, face your shadow, just embrace those skeletons, invoke that violet flame. The other thing is the golden age, the Aquarian age, Saint Germain. It's all about the seven ray, invoking that violet flame of transformation, transmutation. So those are the renegades, those who work with the violet flame. We're here to break the system. We're the system busters. Okay, we know that things are corrupted here. Hardly anything is correct, so we're bringing everything right side up, and bring the truth to people, and especially those who are ready. Okay, and so lots of healing has to happen as well, and things are transpiring. So anyway, the Diamond Sun DNA, that was the Diamond Sun DNA activation since the winter solstice, December 2020. So this been now building momentum, and I can feel the change in my aura, energy field, in my thinking, more awareness, mindfulness, consciousness, seeing things, even entities. Yeah, we can also, maybe in my next video, we can talk about the loosh and the entities. That's why my body was so tired, exhausted, because I'm in constant combat out there. People are not doing their cleansing aura, and I'm working for place. It's a salt spa. Okay, so you're constantly among people, and they're going to sauna or salt cave, or they do the sensory deprivation tanks, those flow tanks, and the people, so many people still think that they're the body and the physiology and the salt, right? And I am all about the energy, the mind, and how people are programmed. And then we have all these entities, or people have attachments. There are all kinds of chips going on, especially with these crazy injections. So people have to be careful, and I have to be careful, like because people don't know about it. And so at least like when we start talking about it, people may start awakening to all that and start sensing, right, when your energy is going down, when your energy is going up, you know what I'm saying? And then if you have your core, if you have your center, you can transform it, transmute it, either through invoking the violet flame of transformation, transmutation. Take a deep breath, take a pause, go to nature, okay? And just relax, start having beautiful thoughts, imagine something beautiful, okay? And start loving yourself. So that's very important. And yeah, so the Virgo full moon, we have to heal our body, our biology. We have to open our heart. Throat chakra is very important. What I notice with people, they don't know how to communicate, especially like in my family, even in my family, like that's why we don't communicate. I chose a different path. I was the dark one or whatever. They don't understand me. I'm the one who is crazy, right? But with me, you gotta communicate. You have my email address. With some of you even know my phone number, and so on. So I don't need anybody to enter my zone, you know what I'm saying? Because people in the military, I have some open doors there, and especially now I communicate with my star family, my galactic family, but I don't need anybody who doesn't trust me or who doubt me to be entering me and projecting their shadow that they have not been working on, right? Especially some of those super soldiers. So no, they need to start working on themselves. There's going to be a new protocol. I want to see also the contract they sign with the military, the US military, what that was all about, and everything has to be corrected. It is it is what it is. The ego, I understand the ego, I understand the fear, and I understand the trauma. I've done it. I did it. You can do it too. But there has to be some strict supervision and guidance and so on, but no more excuses. Here, nobody's crying over the spilled milk anymore, especially also with Kathy O'Brien, her Transformation of America book that's been out there for many decades, right? She's MK Ultra survivor from the White House and so on. So all the information is out there. It's just the resistance and the denial from those guys in the military. Well, things happen. Things happen. You have to admit it. You have to acknowledge it. And that's how you can heal it. And time to grow and time to evolve. Because those guys, emotionally, they're not growing, evolving if you don't have love. If you don't have spiritual directions, right? If you have not been really contacting your soul, your oversoul, you're lost, confused, like so many other people out there, and especially with these energies going up and down and fluctuating like crazy. If you don't have your core, your inner space, if you're not in that sacred space of your higher heart, of your heart, it's challenging. It's tough. It's very tough. And some people are going through very difficult situations, whether in Texas, here in the United States, and of course in Europe as well. All in Asia, I'm sure in Asia, Australia, name it, in all continents, all over the world. So time to be nice to each other, kind, and time to be modest also and humble, and embarking on our soul journey, spiritual journey. We are spiritual beings having human experience. Again, science, quantum science can prove it. So, time to return to innocence, right? Connect with your divine feminine, the mother. Mother is here, divine mother, holy mother is here. Connecting to the 5D grid is very important. Unity meditation with Sandra Walter, energy hygiene, and embody your soul mission. So every day, if you want to, you can ask yourself, who am I really? Who am I? Why did I come here to this planet? Okay, what is my mission? What is my purpose of life? How can I be of service, right? And soul communion is the key. That's how we can exit the matrix, the false matrix that is constantly controlling us, manipulating us, lowering our frequency vibration, all this pollution, degradation, drinking Coca-Cola, right? Eating processed food, and all this other stuff I'm not going to talk about, the addictions and separation from sex and love, and people are hooked to that phantom matrix with the beast machine and the love bites and so on. You have those negative aliens with their negative alien agenda. Time to remember who we truly are. They're on my website, yanakalai.com, YANAKALAI.com. You can see themes on how to exit the matrix, okay? And that's how you can then connect with your soul matrix, your divine matrix. Once you're activating your DNA blueprint, sun diamond blueprint of your DNA, because the way we were designed as an angelic, divine, luminous human beings, okay? But the humanity went through so much digression. Yeah, right. The DNA strands has been disassembled or deactivated. Time to activate those latent parts of your DNA, your etheric technology, so you can communicate with your guides, with your ascended masters, with your galactic star family, with your archangels, with your guardian angels, and you can feel your true divine multidimensional self, okay? And that's what these energies are all about. And the entrance to the golden age is here, okay? And all the information is out there, and there are so many people doing such a wonderful work and job of restructuring, renovating, rewriting things. It's just unbelievable. So again, I will try to supply you with as much information as possible in this video. If I don't get it all, I'll make another one, okay? So I'll talk about the polarity integration, healing the inner child. So we have the crystal star guardians here. They're all about liberation of this planet, of course, and correcting the architecture of the DNA. Last time I mentioned that there was a new harmonic universe that was created, a number 6, for the Holy Mother, right? So the planes, the dimensions 6, 7, and 8 has been finally corrected, reconfigured, restructured. And we have the 7D violet flame that is finally in the upside position, or that structure, that ray has been also reconfigured, corrected. So I can even see, for me, it's easier and easier to connect with those divine rays of creation, okay? Because the energy is here, the Solar Rishi are here, right? Return of Solar Rishi, the Cosmic Trinity, okay? The Meta Galactic Core has been restored, and we can easily connect to that Gaian matrix, which is 7D, okay? That was the original design of our planet, Goddess Gaia, from that 7th dimension in those future timelines. So the Black Sun entities, they have been taken down. I mean, there are still some, of course, minions here on the earth and even underneath the surface of the earth in those underground bases, The beast machine is being disassembled, right? And so we have the dark mother matter is being restored because it's been hijacked. It was hijacked by the Black Sun entities. Who they hook themselves to this universal time matrix, So yeah, we're living in blended reality, right? That's why it's very important to acknowledge the shadow, and then the polarity integration is very important as well, through that 0-point balance, okay? Through that divine neutrality. You're in this world but not out of it. Don't be attached to the external material world. Start really working on yourself. It seems to me so many people, they want to be busy in the external world, but you know what? The change, everything will happen from within, okay? That's the key, and that's the truth. Soul communion is very important. So we're here on Crystal's mission. We're here to recover souls from Tara and even the blown up planet Tiamat, and looks like I had lots of messages about that as well, the explosion of Tara, the explosion of Tiamat. And so we are recovering those souls. My soul group, my soul siblings, mostly in the military, and it's under the Palidurian covenant. So like I already mentioned, that all this reversal system we've been under, right? The draconian empire and all these rules and regulations. It was all about anti-life. When you even spell the word live, right? To live, it's L-I-V-E. And then when you reverse it, it's evil, right? E-V-I-L. Right? See, so they the way they control us, everything that is of divine, they reverse. They bring everything upside down. They corrupt everything. They digress everything, and that's how they get that loose, our negativity, that energy. They feed off of it, and doing more crimes and criminal activities. And now it's all going to be exposed, or is being exposed in the government and all these military branches, and in education, even religion, and the Western medicine, pharmaceutical industry, and then the Hollywood, and all these musicians. So many of them actually highly evolved souls, but we never know what is behind it. That's why I never say names, or because there's just so much, there's so many layers of it, what I'm saying. So it's good to be in that zero neutrality, doing that inner work, and be the column of light shining bright. Let me see, do I have that thing? I do. Look at that. I do. I brought it with me. You know what I'm saying? So the violet flame, right? Very important invocation. We actually are we're at 80% of water, right? Composed of 80% of water. Very important to cleanse our bodily fluids, our blood, and our lymphatic system, drinking lots of water. These are from Sirius, dolphin intelligence. I'm very much connected to the dolphin energy, okay? And so we are now working on our crown chakra, upgrading it, updating it. And this is our higher self, our Christ itself. And when you go even higher, you're multidimensional. This is your I am presence with this beautiful sacred geometry, okay, of divine logos. So this is kind of the job that we do. Lots of inner work, lots of healing, transformation, purification. But everything is possible, and solar rishis are here, and the beautiful animal kingdom is helping us as well. And of course we have the plant kingdom as well. So Mother Nature, Mother Earth is very spiritual, profound living being. Don't forget that. So we need to stop abusing it, right? And like recycling, and just being closer to nature, and gardening, and having beautiful gardens and herbs, and just creating communities, sustainable. We have 3D printing as well, so I want to communicate or work with ETs. They have beautiful structures of geodancing domes, or just people in Asia, they're building their houses from bamboo trees. So here, living in those apartments or condos, it's so toxic with the AC, right? The humidity was not working. I got sick. Probably my lungs, I know they're just, again, they're okay, but it's like lots of damage has been done, and also through what I had to go through. But that's another story. So let's go back to my notes. Okay. Oh yeah. So the severe gender split. So their agenda, the draconian, the cabal, the not illuminated, evil Luciferians, and Satanists, and so on. They just want to conquer and divide. That's why we need to stand in our power and reunite. Okay. So, and we are very powerful. We can do it. So let's do it. So oh yeah, assemble all of our DNA codes. Genetic healing is happening. Time to disclose the true human history. Yes. We were manipulated, all these possessions. We had this reptilian and Nephilim suppression, and I think what I even think the Milabs and the super soldiers, it's all connected to that reptilian agenda, right? Like the when you get born, and especially in the United States, because when I got born, I would just see my first name, last name, only the first letter was capital, the others were not. But it seems to me like in the United States or even in Canada, it was like very strict. So baby got born, and then all the capital letters, right? So the trespassing already happened, like the contract with those infants through those with service corporations, right? With the black magicians already there happening in baby. Like, how can you have informed consent if baby's just born, okay? And so all these trespasses, you know, happening to humanity, and nobody was informed. That's why there are so many people on their YouTube channel and giving intel out there. So it's time for us to educate and know these things that, you know, what's been happening, and that we were stripped away from our rights, right? The Constitution, the original Constitution, what is it? The Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence, right? So the Constitution was then suspended in 1871, and looks like not that many people knew about it. So we are bringing everything back to public, right? And making all this, because so many people are doing all this correction, including Peggy Hall from the healthyamerican.org. She is also very good with the law, and she understands that. The thing is, I was not born in the United States, so, you know, I'm learning all these things, so maybe it's good I'm more like objective about everything. So I look at this YouTube channel and that person. For me, it's all about resonance. I can just see, you know, like which person or who is more like attuned with their soul mission, and there's this passion and there's this like beautiful vibrancy and energy. I'm like, okay, so that person is doing what he or she came here to do to this planet, and it's a beautiful thing. So anyway, so merge with the reptilians, or who were merging with the Nephilims, the AI assimilation, cyborg. So what they do with our DNA, they took our energy, right? They digressed our DNA and then weaponize it against us. So all these MK Ultra projects happening. So again, we need to expose all that so people can heal, you know. And like I am in it, or I'm on it, because yeah, so many horrible things been happening to me. And then where do you go? And where's the school? And where can you heal? And where can you educate yourself? So there's nothing out there. Not that many people know all these things. So anyway, are you on that ascending spiral or descending spiral? Because the ascending spiral, that's the negative alien agenda, depopulation, destroying our history, destroying population, about torture, tyranny, establishing new world order, some kind of CV-19, right? I mean, it's a flu. Of course, you have to be careful, boost your immune system, but all these masks and the distancings and so on, it's propaganda. So you want to be on that ascending spiral, on that organic, natural ascension timeline with the Galactic Federation of Light. And it's all about free energy, med beds, tachyon technology, and correct alignment with our cardinal directions. So that's why they even corrupted like the unholy trinity that was Lisa's Renee newsletter, I think month or 2 months ago, right? With all these cardinal directions. Like, let's say, you know, you have your compass, and people, I guess we are all programmed that the arrow should be pointing to north. Well, what those archons and the reptilians and the draconians and, you know, the Seeker Empire or the Orion Collective 6 and so on, all they do with their black hole technology, they would invert it. So people think, or, you know, you're in the woods and you think you're heading north, and no, you're getting more south and south and south. So through all this architecture and the rishis here in the etheric world that we do, we are correcting, the proper alignment of those cardinal directions, and also activating your DNA, the energies here. You can do that. We have the diamond sun architecture of your DNA. So the very important to connect to your soul matrix. Otherwise, you end up in that false matrix. And it's going to be more and more visible and more touchable, and just the depression and the stress and the anxiety, and people will be creating false realities because it is illusion. The matrix is illusion. It's false because it's disconnected from God, from source, because those negative aliens they're so perverted, the way they're programmed through torture, tyranny. That's what they do to people, and especially guys in the military and to children, right? All this perversion and all this sexual abuse, sodomy, right? Instead of your kundalini, your sexual energy going up, 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 they're practicing sodomy. They're extracting your sexual energy from your genitals, okay? And then they're taking that energy and then they're weaponizing and then making you guilty for everything. That's why what I realized, like with the military, right? Some kind of Marine officer in a school of massage, what in the world was that all about? And then, so suddenly, I wouldn't even trip over that guy. And then suddenly he has this golden light around him. I'm like, wow, oh my God. Black magicians, they know how to feed off of your energy, right? So then you get lost, confused, you get tricked, you get totally deceived. And then I did it. Really? Well, it was my energy. Now I know how to protect myself. It's all about, sacred geometry, sacred sexuality, right? And being master of my destiny. So thank you for the lesson. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about the Project Paperclip, right? Nazi Gestapo coming over here to United States and infiltrating the entire infrastructure and doing all horrible experimentations on US population. Then we have Valiantor in Pentagon. Was it the guy from Venus, right? Trying to tell to US government, please don't sign treaties with those ugly grays and with those Seacars and with those Draconians, right? And guess what? The Congress, right? So somebody behind the president's back, they did sign the contract. So, and the trade was, right? The government will get highly evolved technology. That's why, they can go to the moon, they can go to the Mars. They have all kinds of satellites, highly evolved technology, cell phones, and so on. Here, you're still driving your car on a fuel, which is like a century 1212 is Iron Age here, Stone Age here. They have technology. If you guys, even some of us who, advanced, like if we saw it, you would go like this, like, what? You would go like, it was just unbelievable how they have their advanced technology. And you're paying all the money or whatever, the little money that you earn, and you're paying for electricity. They have everything for free. They teleport. They have spaceships, your government. And so the trade was, right, they get all this technology so the negative aliens can abduct people, get their DNA, get all kinds of surgery going on. That's why there's this book from Elena, right? Elena Danan. Look what happened to her. You can read all the story, what was happening to all these abductions, all these abductions. These are the good ETs, but, they left some implants in her head. But now she can channel Thoran, this cute guy right here is commander, right? Pleiadian. So, anyways, so, yeah, so the government signed contract, with, grays or, aliens like this, so they can get their technology, get to the moon, Mars, and so on, and yeah, abduct people, and it's just became out of control. That's why the Galactics, right, they're coming up with the plan, right? But it's a divine plan. They have to obey. Oh, these are really bad. These work with Cabal and Secret Space Program, and I think these are the ones. They did surgery on me. They pretty much, they break your skull. They cut you off from your dream body. they cut you off from your lacrimal gland so you can cry. So that's how they make assassins, right? That's just you know, people, the guys, the super soldiers, they get all kinds of surgeries, trust me. And then they're blown, their muscles, right? That's all how you call it, those drugs. They just give them some drugs, and also they implant them. They have chips and also injections, the injections, right? So they have like a big bodies. Do we have some draconians? I think I was showing these people last time. Let me see. Here they are. Those are the vagabonds here. You know, just I think they're so powerful. I mean, they have technology, and now we have to correct everything because it's not fun anymore. Anyway, so you're welcome to check this book out. And also for ladies, you know, try to also activate your divine feminine through the Sophia code, the Kayara. She's the author. I think she wrote the book like 5 years ago. I mean, I've known about her, but I've been reading some of those initiations, and you know, each chakra, those 7 chakras, there's a goddess. Like chakra number 1, goddess Isis. Number 2, it's the goddess Hathor. For chakra number 3, it's Green Tara. For chakra number 4, that's Mother Mary. Chakra number 5, Mary Magdalene. Chakra number 6, that's Guan Yin. That was impressive story here. And then we have the white buffalo woman, okay, for chakra number 7. That's the crown chakra. So you know, lots of education, lots of inner work, guys. This is what I've been doing the entire month, plus going through some you know, struggles, you know, physical energy as well, because my body just was so exhausted and needed break. So time to get out from that false matrix full of distortions, inverted system. They did polarity reversals in our magnetosphere, right? People are hooked to that beast machine, the phantom matrix. There's the shadow army, the antichrist architecture, the unholy trinity, and pillars all inverted with those cardinal directions. We were stuck, or people are still stuck in this AI inorganic timeline loops, right? That's all these proxy wars with proxy soldiers. I mean, come on, we have levitating cars. We have futuristic technology, like Tesla technology, Tesla towers, and so on. We had ancient civilizations here many thousand years ago, whether it was the Sumerians, right, along the rivers of Indus and Tigris, and then we had the Mayans and the Incas and the Aztecs. You know, Machu Picchu is a huge big portal, okay, and the Lake Titicaca, there's a huge big portal of divine feminine as well. So yeah, people need to, I think, start educating themselves, just know about those kind of things, and know that you are the supercomputer. You have this is the kingdom, okay? The kingdom of heaven is within. We need to start within and activating our DNA, and you become a star portal. Okay, so otherwise, all these AI, the black cube matrix, the loosh, so they even have technology to trap your soul. the cabal, the negative ones, the dark ones, okay? And they are, of course, they've been hijacking our consciousness, damaging our light body. Well, that's what happened to me, and that creates pain body and our shadow. So nobody's going to escape from this matrix if people are not working on themselves, if they are not working on their shadow. And it is part of this journey, part of this contract. It's just part of this agreement, part of the story, you know. It is what it is. So we had this divine intervention, right? The Christos Dragon King lineages are here. They're reassembling or helping us to reassemble our DNA. We have the guardian races, the star seeds, and so on. So helping us with the ascension. So the ascension is assured. Remember, everybody's ascending, even though those people have a low frequency vibration and may not even be choosing ascension. That 5D and 6D, there is still polarity. So that 6th dimension, that's actually the dimension where there's less and less corruption. So the 7D, right, the Gaia, goddess Gaia, that's called the paradise. and that was the beginning of the utopia, you know. Divine Mother, Goddess Gaia, the 7th dimension. I heard that actually the planet was in 12th dimension. I don't know, but you know, people had their 12 strands of DNA being activated, and it was a paradise here. She was a jewel. So we are going back to that timeline. So again, those who are choosing, it requires a lot of inner work. Okay. So because the correction of the morphogenetic field has been happening, and we are creating heaven on earth. And yeah, we're finally out of that black hole, that phantom area. We are there. We made it to the other side. It's all about tuning into it and doing the inner work and doing energy hygiene and watching our thoughts and feelings and emotion. Okay, quantum manifestation. Join us, unity meditation every Sunday. Get your DNA going, the plasma light activation, because the energy's been here for quite some time. So we are inundated with those very powerful gamma rays, those energies. And yeah, the new portals have been established or open. We have the halls of Amenti. Those are the portals of 6th dimension. That's like, for example, me, or star seeds, or the indigo, and the crystalline beings were able to be born here in physical families. Okay, I always knew that my DNA family, this is not my family, but they were showing my karma. Of course, we all come with certain karma, but it's not only our personal karma, but it's also the karma of our lineage, of our ancestors. And it's a planetary karma, interstellar karma, galactic karma, and even cosmic karma. So it's a lot. So some of those ascended masters, right, they come from the Azurite DNA. They have 48 strands of DNA. And so yeah, it's all about raising our frequency vibration. We're going back home to our sacred heart. So we're activating our DNA, our fire codes and key codes, fire letters. Okay, and yeah, the diamond sun coding's been happening since the winter solstice 2020 in a very intense way. The new grid is being more and more stronger, so please connect to that grid, 5D grid, the Ascension grid, the crystalline grid, the grid of unconditional love. Connect to that each and every day, each and every morning, and even before you go to bed, so you have some beautiful dreams, so you can finally reconnect with your soul family, with your star family. Okay. And the heart chakra, that's our solar gate as well, just like the Giza pyramids. Okay, and even the 7th strand of DNA has been resurrected. Okay, and that's the violet flame. So the body, you know, now has the tendency to heal much quicker and in a profound way once we you know, invoke that violet flame, activate our DNA, do the energy hygiene, drinking the distilled water, doing the meditation, going to nature. When we walk in those energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude and compassion and being loving to ourselves, so then we can love others, so we can forgive ourselves, so we can forgive others, right? We can be compassionate with ourselves, so we can be compassionate with others. Very simple. Okay, so also the white lion grid, that's been also, I don't know whether reassembled, or that's the link between Tara. That's where we're going, 5th dimension, Tara. Okay, some people say it's Arya, and so link between Tara and Gaia. That's 7D. Some of us are already fluctuating between 7D, 8D, right? That's the galactic core. So I can just feel a very easier connection to connect with my galactic family as well. Of course, there are still some interferences. You gotta be careful. Just keep your ground here, keep your center, be in your 0-point balance, be simple, humble, modest, okay, and always grateful and thankful for everything. So, and love yourself, very important. So yeah, time to rise above that mass deception, time to wake up and create something beautiful. And we are practicing the law of one, the law of Ra, because all men are equal. Okay, So let's finish this. It's already almost like an hour. Okay, so what I've been talking about, the energies of this month. We are in March 2021. Things are speeding up. Okay, there is a profound changes and transformation happening on this planet. Okay, even in our stratosphere, hemisphere, and so on. Profound changes and upgrade of our DNA, our light body, our ascension vehicle. You're welcome to work on that Merkaba. Okay, this is actually how you can travel interdimensionally. Okay, you're welcome to see how this is created. Elena, she created a video on how to protect yourself, how to create this vehicle Merkaba. Okay, so you can check her channel, Elena Danan. Okay, and start activating your Merkaba. It's time, so you can feel your multidimensionality and you can heal yourself quicker and faster and so on. And I'm going to soon make another video. It's all going to be the law. We are correcting the law, the jurisdiction, and we'll talk also about 3D, 4D, 5D relationship. That's why I don't want to be involved in any of those relationships where there is fear and doubt and just disharmony. People don't communicate, and you know, this is just, it's not for me. So we'll talk about the lush, the negativity, how we are very powerful energy transmitters. And hopefully I'll make it as soon as possible. Okay, my beloveds, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please email me. It's Kaliyana82, Kali, Goddess Kali. It's KALIYANA 82 at gmail.com. And of course, you're more than welcome to check my website. I don't know where I put my phone. I apologize for that. Let me see, do I find it here quickly or not, because I have to end the, I don't know, I have to find my, oh, it's right here. So my website is this is my website. Let me see. So Yana Kalai. Okay, so you're welcome to check my website, and I hope I'll see you soon. Okay, you take care. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, morning. Many blessings, and namaste. Bye-bye.